Greetings, royal family. How's everybody doing today on this lovely, lovely evening? By the time this goes up on YouTube, it'll be later on at night. It is Tuesday, September 21st, and I'm here for the evening boogie. Shout out to my live Twitch viewers. Shout out to my royal family members over on YouTube. Big up yourselves. All right, so I'm coming through with a couple of hot topics. You see the title. I'm hopped up off caffeine, so hopefully this will be a, exciting show today, full of energy. But shout out to everybody who clicked on the video. I appreciate all of you commenting, sending me DMs, getting in everybody else's business and showing me proof and things. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you share the video with one of your loved ones, who likes to be entertained. We're trying to continue to grow the platform. Make sure you guys are following me on the second channel, The Royal Culture Podcast. I'm going to try to put it in the description. If not, it is in the About section. You can just click on that link and it'll take you right to the second channel. All right, we're done with church announcements. So we're going to talk about the Fugees. Yes, the Fugees. They have announced that they are going on a reunion tour. I'm excited as beep about this. How about you? Wendy Williams, her brother Tommy, has been giving updates on his YouTube channel, garnering lots of views. Can we trust Tommy? Remember, Wendy had to kind of air him out a little bit, right? Also, who else is on the list? Ooh, people are not happy about Teyana Taylor and Normani's performance at the VMAs. Now, see, y'all gonna get that girl in some serious trouble and stop her bag. All because of Lil Nas X. People are cutting off their nose to spite their faces, I guess. And a couple of other topics sprinkled throughout. All right. Before we get started on the main topics, right? I see Twitter, this thing, Michael Jackson is trending because the question is being posed if Drake is this generation's Michael Jackson. First of all, I just want to say, let's just stop. Let's just stop right now. I understand what they mean as far as charts and numbers. Until Aubrey Graham has people passing out in Bucharest, we have nothing to talk. Where the hell is Bucharest? Michael Jackson was performing in Bucharest. Had EMTs on standby, people passing out. Michael Jackson ain't even sing a note yet. He just put his glove up. I had to Google where Bucharest is. Y'all ever heard of Bucharest? I didn't. So until Aubrey got people passing out in Bucharest, we're not doing that. Okay? So no, and no. All right, first up on today's list, these versus battles are getting more and more hectic, okay? For lack of a better word. Dru Hill 2.0, in my opinion, they want all the versus smoke, okay? And they're naming groups that they actually want to go against. So it seems that everyone is looking for their time in the versus spotlight. And the latest set of singers who are looking for their moment in the sun is Dru Hill, okay? This is according to hotnewhiphop.com. First of all, who the hell is this? Because when I was singing Somebody Sleeping in My Bed Messing With My Head, I don't recognize these fellas. Is this the old Dru Hill? Because Dru Hill is changed now. The only original member in the group, I think, is Cisco, right? Or is it Cisco and, no, Woody left, Jazz left, Nokio gone, ain't he? I saw them on the Breakfast Club and I said, who these people? First of all, one of the rules has to be that all original members have to be together, have to come together in order to participate in the verses. Y'all remember when, what's their name? 112. 112 had the 112 had the audacity to do a verses, right? This is when we were still like quarantine. And they only had half the members. It was 56. It wasn't 112. I had to make sure my math was correct. So I did 112 divided by 2. But it was only the 2 original members. So it was 56 performing at the verses. Y'all remember that? So Dru Hill, they're trying to get their names circulating out there or whatever. But I don't know if I want to see Dru Hill in a versus battle. So this is them. Yeah, the only original member I think is Cisco. Everybody else is gone. I don't know how I feel about this. The original members have to join. I'm not here for the half Drew Hill, half I forgot the other name of the gentleman. I forgot what group they were from. But yeah, nah, it's a no for me, dog. Cisco could just perform by himself if that's the case, right? Y'all remember his album, his solo album, Unleash the Dragon? Those songs are still in my old school R&B rotation. All right, up next, let me tell you something. Jermaine, and I ain't talking about Jackson, Dupree is not stopping anytime soon. So to catch you up, Fat Joe and Ja Rule had a versus. Jermaine Dupri called out Diddy saying he wants to battle with Diddy. Fat Joe, Snoop Dogg, Jermaine, and Love, Sean Diddy Combs, were all on FaceTime. Diddy was playing some of his bad boy hits, little snippets, and Jermaine Dupri refused to play any music. Jermaine Dupri then got on a FaceTime call with Fat Joe, Swiss Beats, and Timbaland. And he was ranting and raving saying Diddy is ducking him. Diddy doesn't want to battle with him. I'm not playing none of my songs. He's scared of me. Okay? And he got very, very excited and hyper. All right? He didn't stop there. Okay? So this is on Baller Alert's Instagram page. And let's listen to what Jermaine the Dupri had to say. Okay. Like to hear it? Here you go.
Holding the South down.
Come on.
Let me say this to y'all. Everybody, be clear. You can stop the music. You can't stop the music.
Yeah, stop the
Cut
music.
the
Let me
tape.
hear him.
I just want to make sure everybody understands this.
me
I
hear.
am in the Songwriters
Talk that talk.
Hall of Fame.
Talk that talk, JD.
All right?
Facts.
I am in the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Come on.
Puff Daddy's not in the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Ooh.
Steve Stout and the Track Masters are not in the Hall of Fame.
Okay. Ooh, this is getting good. Let me tell you why he's calling out the Track Masters. The Track Masters recorded a video. I think it was on Fubu's network, For Us By Us. Yeah, the clothing line Fubu. They have an actual network. It's online. Their shows are streamed online. So Track Masters, on behalf of Diddy, like on Diddy's side, started playing some of their hits. Gotta Get You Home Tonight. Getting Jiggy With It, you know, all the Trackmaster songs, Jay-Z song. They basically are saying that Diddy got, I don't know if Diddy got credit on all of those songs, but they've worked with Diddy. So they were kind of calling out Jermaine Dupri, like, look, if Diddy don't want to go against you, we ready. We'll go against you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he called out Trackmasters. Huh? Hello? What happened? No?
Which leads us to the next one. Go ahead.
The only other person, 2 people, 3 that I know that's from this era of what we do.
Yeah.
That's in the Songwriters Hall of Fame. By the way, the only other person in the city of Atlanta that's in the Songwriters Hall of Fame is my College Park brother, Dallas Austin.
Amen.
Right? So it's only 4 of us. Me, Dallas Austin, Jay-Z, and Missy Elliott.
Come on.
True.
And congrats
When it
to
comes
Missy.
to songwriting, listen what I'm trying to tell you. I am in the Songwriters Hall of Fame. So I shouldn't have to play nothing.
Right.
You guys, y'all should have to hear his music. I shouldn't have to play nothing. I am in a seat that Puff Daddy can't pay for.
Hello?
You have to write songs. And as far as I'm concerned,
Talk that talk.
as far as I'm concerned, I don't know if he'll ever get in that club in the South End.
You better talk your smack, Baldy. What do you guys think of what Jermaine the Dupri had to say? Now, he's hitting some good points. He is hitting some good points. And I have to say, I do like his strategy. You know that Diddy is very flashy, flamboyant. I said this before. Jermaine Dupri said, I ain't showing my hand. He is in the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Not only is he a super producer, makes beats, produce songs, he's also written them. He said he is in a seat that Diddy can't even pay for. It's getting hectic, ladies and gentlemen, and I am here for it in the name of hip hop hibbit to the hibbity hip hop. I'm here for that. Talk your talk, Baldy. Little milk the head self. What do you guys think? Will Diddy come out and do a versus with Jermaine Dupri? Do you think it's a good idea? I think we, the public, I've said this before, I think we, the public, the lovers of hip hop and the culture and the music, I think we will be thoroughly entertained. It'll be good for us. But what is going to happen with this battle? I actually kind of want to see Track Masters and Jermaine just because. I kind of want to see Diddy and Jermaine just because. But I don't think Diddy's going to do it. I think exactly what Jermaine Dupri is saying is what Diddy knows. And for that reason, he's not going to do it. I don't think he's going to do it. And I haven't seen Diddy respond to this either. But Baldy is talking that talk. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him. But let me tell you what I am mad at, okay? Listen, I am so over. Like, can y'all please let Nippy be? Can you just let her be? Deadline is reporting that Ashton Sanders is going to be playing Bobby Brown in Whitney Houston's biopic as Black Label Media joins as co-financier. So I think this is going to be the biopic I Want to Dance with Somebody. This is the upcoming biopic. Naomi Aki, is that how you say her name? She's set to play Houston. Isn't this my man from Wu-Tang? The series? Can we just please? And Bobby Brown is not excited about this. He's over it. He's tired. How many I Want to Dance with Somebody's, Greatest Love of All, Whitney, the Legacy? How many? Who is in charge of the Whitney Houston estate? That's, I already know. Can you just please stop? Megamind. Oh, that woman is something else. How many more biopics are you gonna make? Dang. Y'all people just greedy, bro. Like, just greedy. And it's just like reopening a wound. Where's her mother? Where's Whitney Houston's mama at? Child. Probably chained to a hospital bed somewhere begging for food. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. Because if that Pat Houston has anything to do with it, she probably keeping her sedated and quiet. Ugh, I just can't. I am going to watch it, though. I'm going to watch. But come on, can we let Nippy be? All right, y'all. I'm over it. All right, this is according to TMZ. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. It costs you nothing to press the like button, but it means a lot to me, okay? It costs you nothing, but it means a lot to me. I'm going to say it again, just like Dr. Umar. It costs you nothing, but it means a lot to me. Give me your grip money. Okay, let me stop getting distracted. TMZ is reporting that Tory Lanez donates $50,000 to help folks post bail. He says that he's uniting the people. Now, this is some good news for Tory Lanez, right? You know, he's been in the media lately. Not so great. However, his little virtual albums, how it go now? His digital album has been doing well. He's giving people an opportunity to invest and flip and make money. So he's been doing his thing on the independent scene. So Tory Lanez, he just dropped a fat stack of cash to help dozens of disadvantaged California families post bail for their loved ones through Unite the People, Inc. Let me tell you something. If you're trying to clean up your image, Mr. Lanez, this is the way to go. People love to hear that you're doing something, especially you putting a hefty amount of money down. This is a good cause for you to be associated with. What do you guys think? Do you think this is going to help clean up his image? So the article continues. The rapper made a surprise visit to the nonprofit in Long Beach on Friday to meet some of the families who will benefit from his donation. Unite the People offers legal services to folks who are cash strapped and gives them a fair shot with the legal system. We're told, TMZ being, that Tory kicked in $50,000 to the cause, and the money will help 50 families pay legal fees to bail their family members out of jail. So here Tory Lanez is pictured with, I'm assuming, one of the recipients or maybe one of the people in charge of the program. So he's been a board member for Unite the People for 2 years, and he says that he was moved to make the donation after learning what many of the families were going through, including struggling to bring their loved ones home. Now, Tory is no stranger to the, to the legal system. You know what I'm saying? He's been arrested a few times, had to post bail himself. And with his independent album sales being very well, why not? You brag about how your album sales are doing and you made $1 million in 20 minutes or whatever the heck, or sold 1 million copies in 5 minutes. Why not? So he's been a part of this organization for some time. This is my first time hearing it. But if you're trying to clean your image up, this is the way to go. Not saying that the people will buy it, but I'm just saying this is the way to go. So tell me what you guys think. All right, up next. Let me tell y'all, some of y'all just can't mind your business and leave well enough alone, huh? So this is according to ACEShowbiz.com. Normani and Teyana Taylor's Wild Side performance at MTV VMAs draws FCC complaints. Now, we've seen Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion, get slapped upside the head with FCC complaints because of their performance for WAP, the song WAP. Cardi B was pregnant during that performance. Ain't that crazy? People were speculating then. So this is Teyana Taylor, and you can see Normani on the left. So according to Ace Showbiz, some people are not pleased with Normani and Teyana Taylor's gig at the 2021 MTV VMAs. Around a week after the two stars showed their, quote, wild side at the annual Music Awards, the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, reportedly received some complaints regarding their raunchy performance. Now, let me stop here. I'm going to say this. I think that this is sort of like a retaliation, not by the FCC, but from the public, because of there was so much backlash at Lil Nas X. What award show was that? That wasn't Billboard. Whatever award show it was recently that happened early in the summer, where Lil Nas X kissed a male on stage, okay? And people were outraged. Lil Boosie's hairs were standing up on the back of his head. He was in the audience, yada, yada. People were complaining. So I remember after this performance with Teyana Taylor and Normani, I saw people going onto their social media platforms saying, oh, what do y'all have to say about that? The double standard, blah, 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 blah. So maybe, people were complaining, and boom, here we are. What I did not see, though, I think this is very interesting. I did not see the FCC fining Lil Nas X if people were complaining. Correct me if I'm wrong. Cardi B got fined or harassed or, scolded by the FCC, her and Megan. Now we see Teyana Taylor and Normani getting scolded by the FCC. Lil Nas X, though, wasn't scolded by the FCC. Interesting, right? The article goes on. Among the critics was someone from Kansas. According to TMZ, the individual felt irritated to see Normani dancing like a stripper and putting her fingers near her cookie jar while singing her song featuring Cardi B. However, what made the viewer more upset was the moment when Normani gave Teyana a midair lap dance and hang her feet off of the ladder. Oh, God. This is out of control. The programming was on at 9 p.m. Our children were with us watching TV. First, never mind. You raise your kids how you want to. The unnamed person, this is what they argued. We had to make them leave the room during this PORNO ceremony. Girl, why were you watching this with your kids, though? But I get it. Whatever. As for a viewer from Tennessee, she likened Normani, they're trying to keep their name anonymous. They likened Normani moving upward until she was able to stick her crotch directly in Teyana's face and on the girl's lips she likened it. I'm sorry, y'all. She's comparing this, to oral pleasures, put it that way. Oh, I'm trying to keep this so clean. The critic fumed. This was so extreme, and she should she should never have been allowed to be on any TV show. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but were there any FCC complaints when Lil Nas X was on doing his performance? It's a serious question. I should have researched that before I came on here. And I like to believe it's because, I mean, there was public scrutiny. The public had a lot to say, but did he get slapped with an FCC complaint? I don't think so. They say this is a man's world, right? In addition, someone from Texas believed that the former Fifth Harmony member glamorized and mimicked sex bondage, as well as, look at this, look at what they're likening her performance to. You see that? Wow. This bothers me. Wow. That's what they're pinning on Normani now with these false complaints. I don't believe this. Wow. Ain't that something? So I wonder, when Madonna was, never mind. So now Normani is being accused of simulating this word that I have highlighted here. Wow. A Michigan parent, on the other hand, stated that she had to keep changing the channels so my 12-year-old son wouldn't watch that ish. Aside from complaints regarding Normani and Tiana, the FCC received one complaint about, I just mentioned Madonna. I didn't read this article before I brought it up. Madonna, a person from Illinois, alleged that the legendary singer looked drunk at the beginning of the show and wore sexually explicit clothing. What? A person from St. Louis, meanwhile, wanted a $1 million declaratory ruling on my behalf because he's so mad at Lil Nas X for rooting for his gay agenda after his act. Y'all gonna mess around and ruin these people's careers. And who are these people y'all paid to make these complaints? You know what? I changed my mind. I'm not gonna say what I want to say. You guys let me know what you think. Wow. So they likened it to the R word. So that's what they're trying to pin on Normani, huh? Wow. They say this is a man's world. On to brighter and better things. The Fugees. The Fugees announced a reunion tour. Now, how do you guys feel about this? I am freaking excited. You know, the jokes started rolling out. People are saying, oh, you know, Lauryn Hill's not going to show up. Blip, blip, blip. So I said, I don't know if this is true. I actually posted this to my Instagram. And I said, I don't know how credible this source is, but it is what it is. I did read the article. They have tour dates. It's supposed to be starting tomorrow, the 22nd. Today's the 21st. I'm ecstatic. Look at this lineup. That's wild crazy, right? And they're supposed to be ending in Nigeria and Ghana the last 2 days. That's crazy. Lauryn Hill posted this to her stories on her Instagram. Lauryn Hill is not very active on her Instagram. And when I seen this today, I said, well, this must be true. Do you know how long it's been since they've broken up? So this is supposed to be a 12-city international tour to celebrate the silver anniversary of their landmark album, 1996, The Score. Still in heavy rotation on my playlist. The first concert takes place tomorrow night, September 22nd, at an undisclosed location in New York City. Further shows are scheduled in Chicago, LA, Atlanta, and Miami, as well as in France, the UK, Nigeria, and Ghana. Wow. Lauryn Hill basically said that she wanted to do this. She agreed to this. I'm flabbergasted, y'all. So take a screenshot of these dates. If you in any of these major cities, I don't even know what to say. I'm very, very excited about this. I hope somebody that I know, someone that I know personally gets to go. I sent this to, I know a couple of my friends who would be interested in this. This is dope. And if Lauryn Hill actually shows up, it would be even better. And I honestly mean that. It's been a long time. Wow, this is going to be interesting. I wonder what drama is going to ensue because it's been a long time. Maybe Lauryn Hill's in a different place because Wyclef and her, yeah, the ending of their relationship association was really, really, really rocky. I don't know. All right, moving along. We got to keep this train moving. Wendy Williams, her brother, talking again. Now, Tommy, she told you to shut your mouth before. She told you to shut your mouth before, but you ain't want to listen. Okay. I don't know how I feel about Wendy Williams' brother talking about her giving quote unquote updates. I don't even know if she is on speaking terms with her brother. And you would think that he would have learned from last time when she specifically advised him to just stay out of it. Not, when they were talking about her mother's funeral, because her mom did pass almost a year ago now. So I don't know. Tommy Williams is his name on YouTube. He hosts little panel discussions, a lot of clickbait because he'll use Wendy's name to get views. He seems like a nice guy on the surface, very polite, but it's just something about him that's real gimmicky and disingenuous. That's just me, okay? So let's see what this article, this is Madame Noir. Let's see what it says. Last week, Wendy Williams went to an NYC hospital voluntarily for a psychiatric evaluation after being diagnosed with a breakthrough case of that C thing. Her brother, Thomas Williams Jr., gave an update about how his big sis is doing on the latest episode of his podcast. Fortunately, his update was hopeful. He said, I did speak with Wendy. She's stabilized. She's doing all right. I can't give all the blow-by-blows. I told her I'll never proceed her voice through the show. Proceed? He said. I'm tripping. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. But I do thank you all for all the kind words. I really do believe and have the faith that Wendy's going to make it. I did see that clip on his YouTube. I think he was sitting in his car, or maybe that's not the one, but he was getting ready to do his swimming. That's how he exercises. That's one of his exercise routines. But if you guys see his channel, let me know what you think. Tommy Williams on YouTube. If you hear him talk and, talk about the situation, just let me know what you think. Thomas added that the talk show host is under added distress as the 1-year anniversary of their mother's passing is approaching. It's not an easy fight. It's not one that individuals always win. Sadly, come November, we are on the anniversary of my mother passing. It's not easy. This isn't easy, but it's necessary. But she's doing well. She's stable. I have spoken with her. We are hanging in there. Oh, boy. Now, there were some new reports that came out about Wendy Williams. It's being said that allegedly that she's been drinking every day during tapings. Allegedly, some sources, I guess their staff members that want to remain anonymous. Suzanne. No, I'm kidding. They're saying that, or it's being reported that you can't tell her no. She gets very belligerent. Everybody's on pins and needles. They're scared to lose their job. The show was pushed back to October 4th instead of September 20th when it was supposed to premiere. And basically the staff is just kind of like waiting to figure out what's going to happen. So she's supposedly recovering at a facility for like a sober house. Now, she did come out and admit like 2 years ago that she was living in a sober house. This is when her and her husband were going through a divorce. Funny, my very first video on this channel was March 2019, and my YouTube channel, and the video was Wendy Files for Divorce. That's my very first video. And like I said, she admitted that she was living in a sober house. She was crying in her audience, and it's just really rough to see this happening, It's really, really rough. But I don't like the fact that her brother is giving quote unquote blow by blow. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that, especially after Wendy told him, don't tell my business, and you talking to the media and stuff, and now you're using YouTube and you're being real clickbaity with the titles, and I don't know. It's just so gimmicky. Like, after this woman spoke out and told you, like, don't be talking to people and all this other stuff and mind your business and all this other stuff, she checked you on her channel. Why are you still? But I guess he thinks he's doing the right thing by giving us an update. I want to hear an update from Wendy and Wendy alone. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. It's just something just real creepy about this situation. I don't really know. So you guys drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. Ooh, we did perfect timing. little under 30 minutes. All right, y'all. So I'm signing off. I just wanted to come through with a quick little hot topics video, the evening boogie or what have you. So please share the video, like the video if you liked it. Drop down in the comments, share your thoughts. Are you excited about the Fugees reuniting? Do you think it's really going to happen? Are you planning on buying tickets to attend any one of these shows? Wendy Williams, do you think that her brother should continue to give us, little updates just to kind of ease our mind? Or do you think her brother should just leave it alone and let Wendy speak for herself? Jermaine Dupri and Diddy. Jermaine Dupri said that he is in the Songwriters Hall of Fame and Diddy couldn't even buy a seat at the table that he's sitting at. Do you want to see a versus with Jermaine Dupri and Diddy? Or do you think it's just like, okay, we're kind of over it? So drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'm signing off. I love you for watching. And as always, until next time, peace.